This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
While visual arts in 16th century England were not affected by the Renaissance to a great extent, it is impossible to say so about literature. The development of Renaissance humanism in England was based on the ideas of free will, individual worth, and, most of all, people's superiority over nature. The new current strongly influenced William Shakespeare, the most famous English poet. Shakespeare was considered to be the poet of nature who emphasized human individualism and beauty in all of his poems. In Shakespeare's sonnets, human perfectibility and love of praise occupy a prominent place, making the great poet's ideals the exemplifications of the themes of Renaissance humanism. Sonnets 18 and 55 are some of the best examples of Shakespeare's Renaissance humanism reflections. In Sonnet 18, the poet describes the unique beauty of a girl whose looks will not fade in any circumstances over time. Whereas a summer day is considered by many as a beautiful and pleasant one, Shakespeare mentions that it is nothing in comparison to his beloved lady. By saying that the girl is more lovely and more temperate than a summer's day, the poet means that there are features of nature that can be rough and unexpected. In this line, the perfectibility of a human is emphasized. Further, the author notes that even the sun is not perfect, for it can be too hot or dimmed. Meanwhile, the girl will always remain beautiful and young. Thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou oust. The final lines of the sonnet reflect the individual will of every person and superiority over nature. So long as men can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee. Hence, Sonnet 18 typifies the main ideals of Renaissance humanism, such as human perfectibility, individual worth, and human superiority over nature. Sonnet 55 is concerned with Renaissance humanism concepts similar to those expressed in Sonnet 18, but the rejection of medieval authority is also manifested in this one. The poet says that his beloved one's beauty will outlive the marble and the gilded monuments of princes. By saying so, the author indicates that human worth is higher than the previously worshipped authority of kings, princes, and church leaders. Shakespeare notes that even the most destructive wars cannot erase the memory of his beautiful mistress, nor Mars his sword nor war's quick fire shall burn the living record of your memory. Most of all, the human's superiority over nature is underlined in the sonnet, "'Gainst death and all oblivious enmity, shall you pace forth?" The author demonstrates that his love for the girl is higher than any destructive power, any ruling power, or even death. These ideas can also be referred to as the concept of free will. As the sonnet shows, one is the ruler of one's own fortune, and it is only up to a person to decide to what extent the world can affect him or her. Shakespeare was an extremely talented and popular poet and a great supporter of Renaissance humanism ideals. Such concepts as people's superiority over nature, free will, love of fame and praise, and rejection of medieval authority are amply represented in his sonnets, specifically in Sonnet 18 and Sonnet 15. The poet's view on the human's place in the world is manifested through his choice of vocabulary and comparisons. Using the word as a powerful tool, Shakespeare demonstrated his attitude toward the human's role and function in nature. If you want to find more works like this essay on two of Shakespeare's sonnets, 18 and 55, analysis, head over to ivypanda.com. It has a collection of samples with thousands of submissions covering virtually all academic subjects.